piece of shit. Die! Why don't you die? Why don't you die? Thank you. Totally stealth. Totally stealth. Totally. Hey, big fat fubba wubba jubba. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, man. No, big fucker, get out of here. Don't be a shit. Okay, well, time to beat this fuck. We're going in blazing. Right, is he dead? He's dead. He's dead. Alright, loot all of his shit. Why is there a fucking big mech over here? Shoot it! Why was there a big mech? No, don't bend over for me. Fucking die, fucking die, fucking die, fucking die. Please. Thank you. Heal. Why am I looting whilst fighting? This is the worst idea I've ever come up with. Ah! I'm gonna quickly heal right now. I'm a bit parched, as they say in New Zealand, I think. Is it in New Zealand? I don't know. Fucking find someone. Where are you? Where you try to be hurting me? Oh yeah, my enemies, my allies are fucking destroying them. Hello. Get destroyed. Look, he's appeared up there. He's Vada Kedavra. Die! Fuck. Just shoot him in the face. Where's that? Okay. I think everybody's dead. Yes. Alright, cool. Hell yeah! I think we need to go in this place. Hold on. Knock, knock, who's there here? I'm coming in for room service. How the fuck did you not die, son? Did you just... Boy, listen, don't be disrespectful, alright? That's what I'm saying. Just don't be disrespectful, and then you live. Oh, what? Oh, I can just pick up the beer that the person had. Haha. I need to like loot more because it gives me lockpicks and stuff. I forgot. Right, there's a terminal illness here. I mean, it looks like it's gone off Bravati. Are you trying to give someone food poisoning? Isn't that like all the dates? It's the pirate from TF2. Hell yeah. If only that game was still sort of popular, then I would play it on stream. Ooh, there's shit here. There you go. You, talk to me. Parvati, talk to me.
That casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. Guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
No wonder. You're welcome. Shouldn't you get ready for Julia now? I hope we've got enough for everyone can taste. You're welcome. Do you need to go?
It hit me.
No, it hit you.
Nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Do you have anything in mind?
For fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Alright, we'll swing by there.
I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
I mean, you're like the only character I kind of give a shit about. Everybody else can die. Who the fuck are you?
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find.
I'm gonna shove this sword directly up your uterus in a minute. Fuck off.
He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
I don't give a shit. Offer me a pamphlet you don't have. I don't want a pamphlet anyway. Just tell me who you
We're
are.
the only free peaceful in Halcyon. No corporations,
Okay.
no shackles, no problems.
No problem. What about raptors or marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay.
You're
with
too
us,
happy.
So long as you can earn your
This is
keep.
gonna be like a secret cannibalized society. You're too fucking happy. You look like someone who just took drugs. Like, no, well, not even drugs, but like, look at this face. Look, no, look into her eyes. She is way too happy right now. We're in the middle of a hostile planet, and you're telling me that she's supposed to look like this. Too happy. Look at this. One big family.
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Alright. I don't really want to talk to you.
The new boy.
You got Tucker.
Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I
Alright,
saw him,
let me
he was
talk
headed
to him.
into one of the buildings up the hill.
Alright, let me fucking talk to him then, you bimbo.
Everybody here looks wore out.
Okay, nothing's wrong here. People in military outfit. Okay, I'm sus about this whole village. This whole village is probably a fucking cannibalism network. Hey man.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Who the fuck are you? I'm Captain Licorice.
Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Free from what?
Why, from the yoke of corporate tyranny. It's what all us Iconoclasts strive for, with Graham at the helm. We want unfettered freedom, not the lies that MSI tries to sell in Stellar Bay. True escape from all rules and constraints. You want
No
to know
worries,
more?
Sarah.
Listen
I'll
to
keep an
the
eye on
guys
chat
talking.
then, just in case of the bots turn up.
Stories.
Which they shouldn't, because we got
Working to elevate
them
the
mostly banned.
minds of all the corporate drones in this colony, getting them to rise up.
No rules sounds just like a Luteria. You're describing pure anarchy. Rules need. You know what? Nah.
It is. Just look at what a paradise Amber Heights is.
I like
We
the fact
create
that this man
world.
likes no rules, which means that people would go into utter chaos.
Only the vastly ignorant, such as one who has never even seen a picture of Byzantium, could call this a paradise.
I've heard of that place. Graham once said the folks who live there are bound by chains they themselves bought. Sounds awful.
Uh-huh. Tucker, you're a little boy from Star Valley.
I'm not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades. No matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me. Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you were in danger. She offered a reward to bring you back, to anyone who bring you back to Stowaway.
You're here to collect it. Well, I can tell you right now, it is not gonna happen. I won't go back. My entire life, she locked me in Stellar Bay.
I'll
because
break her
she was
fucking
afraid.
kneecaps if you don't give me your if you don't give me a reward.
Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand.
You look like you're in your fucking 30s, man. Or like early 30s, and you're in your 40s? Really, man? Run away is for coward. You need to face her that you're growing up. Or I can straight up just do this one. Intimidate. I'm getting that reward. Either you go back there or beat it out of her.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what? What in the nebula is wrong with you? She's an old woman. You'd threaten my flesh and blood just to get me to do what you want?
Shrug.
You're real sick. Sure, she drives me crazy, but she doesn't deserve anyone getting violent with her. Look, a I'll go back, all right. Just don't hurt her.
We got what we wanted!
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
I'm told you're out of pamphlets, that's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous.
You ran out of pamphlets because you suck ass at your job. The one thing! Harrow needs you to stop using Devil's Peak. I want to know more about your teaching Hamlet these days.
No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda.
Well, if you don't stop spreading the truth, you'll die. Think about it. Your broadcast isn't working, nobody's listening. You really think the board is going to let civilians listen to your propaganda?
I realize the board has efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening.
No, nobody is even hearing it.
You are quite assured
Nobody's hearing
of
it.
the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
God damn it, I cannot even use science! Because I don't have enough science points. Damn it. I'm not sure anybody's hearing it in the first
Excuse
place.
me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing
No.
on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
Really, right? I need some time to think about it. That's too much work. I'll just kill you now and be done with it. Oh no! So do I want to spread propaganda? Or do I want to just kill the gup? You know what? I'm helping.
I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
You just killed her. Where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. One of our
I missed that
citizens,
supply issue.
a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment.
I remember having to quick save
Use them
before
to
talking
copy
to
and
him.
modify radio serials. Yes.
And
not
blowing his
just
head up
magazines
and
with
then
their
just doing the
precious
quest best of
drama.
both worlds. I mean, I ain't doing that. I'm just like,
I don't have to tell you this,
The
but
thing about
it's
LaQuisha is,
you.
even if I get the worst ending
Would you
possible,
mind, I don't know,
I'll be fine with it.
medicine?
Because it's LaQuisha that is doing it, where she is literally a genocidal maniac that is planning to control the planet. So unless, like, that is the max of LaQuisha. Out of the whole time that I've made her watch streaming, she will kill everything in her path. There's a few exceptions to the rule. Like, Pravati is an exception. There's some exceptions on GTA. In Saints Row, there was like 1 or 2 exceptions. But it usually turns out that she runs everything. But in this sort of thing, it's more like, oh, your choice has infected everything. LaQuisha doesn't care about the government. She wants to take control of stuff. So that would be it. But she wouldn't really help out the government to get there. She would probably just take it by force. Well, you can't really run things if nobody listens from any form of authority. So maybe anarchy isn't the best idea to go for. It wouldn't, but also the fact that LaQuisha would probably try to kill everything in our path might outweigh it. The fact in this save, I doomed the whole place because I didn't like someone and their hat, so I just basically killed them and saved Pravati. Like, in Beecher's Hope. And doomed the whole colony. I'm kind of fine with it. Hello, housekeeping. I come in peace. Hello. Who are you?
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. And
I need
just
to
gonna
get
let you
inside.
walk on in? Why's that now?
Because I'll break your fucking kneecaps. What? I'm here for investigation, repairs, and machine. I can't quick save. I wish I saved before then, cause now I need to
No,
persuade.
I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
I don't know why I said I'm going to kill someone. Okay. When did I become an assassin?
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Yeah.
Katria, is that you?
I'm not opening this door. Who are you anyway?
I am LaQuisha.
Oh, finally. Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't,
Should I kill her?
my neck anymore.
I'ma save. I'ma just save real quick. Hi.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right?
I just said that I can like kill someone.
Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Well, Scott, I'm just going to take everything you have now. Why did ban you from walking this out? Why have you helped them? Where will they get the supplies now?
I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
I choose which one's there.
Yeah, I've got a few. I'll send them along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
I kind of want to kill you. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to kill you. Okay. Take over real quick. I'm just gonna steal all your shit. Just casually stealing everything right now. Fallout New Vegas. It's a good Fallout game. It starts some issues, but pretty good. And yeah, gonna eat. Fallout forward, never mind Fallout in mini leaks. Just blasting everything and surviving. Yeah. I couldn't get into Fallout New Vegas, but that's because I had the bad luck of starting on Fallout 4. So everything that I learned from Fallout 4, which I was going to apply to New Vegas, ended up being wrong, and then I just found the game too difficult because I tried to base off of a different game, which was a bit more like, about it. I feel like we're making good progress today. We've murdered someone. We've got some supplies. Everything's going great. I feel like we're making good progress. The next thing you know, like, someone's going to turn around and be like, no, you're not.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Hello.
You
Word of
don't
very
concern
nice.
yourself with trifling logistics.
Trifling logistics? They're
Trifling
already in it,
logistics.
and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
No.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable leader here. I get the message is
I
important.
want the thing.
So's eating. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She's not doing anything. She isn't... Got some bad news. It has made it illegal to sell to you guys.
This is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
There we go, I had to quickly do something. I see. Oh, I have to run and take care of it, have some more bits. God damn it, Wade Grint! Thank you very much for the bits. Let me ask you something about spreading the truth. Even if we clear up the press, are you going... What exactly are you having... why go through all this trouble? What are you trying to accomplish?
Shackling workers' souls for centuries. Workers are glorified slaves to their companies, to their society, to their own minds. Free will has all but vanished. I believe that by freeing oneself from the corporate structure, indeed from the very rules of man, one can find their own truth.
Their own truth?
Yes.
There is only one truth. Free will is nothing but an illusion that drives man to struggle against his preordained path.
The cosmos will someday come to understand itself. We can only assist with our own truth-seeking, and hope that by our myriad tiny contributions, we can help usher that day forth.
Right. Thank you very much. Right, back to the mission.
I've
What's
already
next?
sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the
Uh-huh.
utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
There's my dog in the background. Just sounding like a cat. Casually. Spreading a word has one number. How does has to be priority number one? Could you have sent them after breaking the sewer up, right?
Damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can. Printing and press comes first, no promises. Aha.
Here's a little trick I learned in
Okay. Killed the Beastie Boys. Hulk smash. Also, there's my Ko-fi page if you want to do stuff. Die. Come on, die. And that's how you take out a bunch of acidy things. There, that's my important thing that you needed to know. Because it's true. Of course, it's fucking barred. How do I get in there? I am not fighting everybody down here. Fuck that. Goodbye. I am the greatest stealth machine! I have done it! Now where the fuck is his allies? Terry's birthday. We're leaving. I can. Let's go.
If
Hey,
you'd
you
just
got your
listen-
shit.
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
The printer said that if they are a gunship, they sure didn't stop me from looting. No, didn't they?
All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Alright. Oh well, the print. Okay, well the printers is yours.
Noise?
I couldn't find them.
Damn. Here's hoping they're still out there.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Sermons. For the love of... I'm going to see to the wounded.
Alright, cool. I don't give a shit. I'm out of here. You know what? I kind of want to end the stream here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've done so much shit that gave me a headache. This game sometimes gets on my nerves, man.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound.
Ah, okay. We'll rate her
How
after.
grateful we are, Tuck Tuck.
So grateful, Captain. And don't worry. I'm never leaving Mama alone. She'll be very safe from anyone who wants to hurt her.
What a strange thing to say. Silly boy, you know it's my job to protect you, not the other way around.
I'm sure Tucky just wants to be happy and healthy.
Having him home safe and sound makes me happy. Don't you worry, my boy. I'll never let you out of my sight again.
Yes, Mama.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuck Tuck home safe again.
Now that I have the money, you can go.
My Tucker's not going anywhere. He's staying here with me.
You mean it? I can go free? And you won't hurt my Mama if I do?
No, I don't mean it. Leave her side again and you'll regret it, you maroon. I only wanted the bits. I don't care where you are now.
What's this about leaving? You're home now. You said you wanted to come back. You're safe again.
I never wanted to come back, Mama. I only said that because she threatened to hurt you if she couldn't collect the reward you were offering. Now, I'm going back to Amber Heights. I love being an iconoclast, free of this stifling town, free of you. Goodbye, Mama.
Tucker, no. Please don't go. Don't leave me again.
And an old woman is fucking in tears. I think that's the great place to end this episode.